Meadowvale is the first novel I ever published. It was originally inspired by Brian Jacques Redwall series, the whole Redwall Abbey series, again by Brian Jacques. Glorious stuff. Talking animals, but they went on adventures and they had swords and there were riddles and like a little bit of almost magic. It was never quite fully committed to magic, but there were these just mysterious hints every now and then. But most of it was adventure and riddles and battles and good guys and bad guys and lots of food. I loved the food, and sometimes songs and poems. So Meadowvale was inspired by that. Forever ago, for a high school writing assignment, I wrote some random sketch about a human encountering a rabbit warrior, and they had some brief cliché adventure. But then I thought, what was this kid, the rabbit? His name was Wearable. That's Wearable. I wrote Meadowvale to explore his backstory, and it quickly expanded. You can sort of see, I don't know, there's his sister, Allison, a barbarian named Hath, and that's Dalio. I had so much fun creating the story and the characters. There's always too much to say, but Hath and his crew are the barbarians, Bringstall barbarians from the village of Bringstall, and they're all wild. Their default weapon is battle axe. They're crazy, fearless, friendly, loyal, good stuff. Dalio, his village, they mainly train with spears, and I kind of fashioned them after the Spartan vibe. Their thing is like unity, loyalty to each other, formations, training, and like a battle with spears. The young boy, Wearable, one of the main characters, his village, Meadowvale, that's like the name of his village is Meadowvale. They used to focus on swords, but that was back when, the world was dangerous, and then things have become mundane and safe. And then the bad guys sweep in and start burning villages and capturing people, and so they have to revive some of those old ways with the swords. Allison, you can notice, she's holding a flame in her hands. She discovers, like midway through the story, that she's magical. As you go through the first few chapters, magic is like hinted at, and most of the time it's sort of like, oh, they talk about this mythological business out there. And some people still believe it's out there, maybe, but most of the time they're just like, I don't know. It might exist, but it's not my problem. But Allison becomes a badass wizard. The story is Meadowvale, talking animals, going on adventures, magic, battles, and family, and struggles. And I think this has, like, the main bad guy, the main antagonist, is one of the best. I wasn't going to talk about him, but I'm going to mention him. I got to say this. When I was designing the Emperor, I wanted a serious bad guy, because most of the bad guys in most of the movies, books, games are so pathetic. I mean, like, they're powerful or whatever, and they've got their killing skills or whatever, but their personalities are, they just like the monologue, or I don't know, what was the one that I was so disappointed was Thanos. He is supposed to be this super genius, super powered, superhuman who's got the Infinity Gauntlet. His whole thing is, oh, planets are running out of resources, so I'm going to kill half of everybody. That's so dumb. My guy, the Emperor, I wanted him to be evil. Not just like, I'm going to save the world or destroy the world, cliche things, but I wanted him to be evil and sneaky and kind of deceptive. And not even kind of, he is deceptive. Every time you meet him, he's always very slippery with his words, and he's slippery with the way he guides the people he's talking to. It's so good. You should read it, if only for the bad guy. But all the other characters, I think all the characters are beautiful. Meadowvale, check it out. It's on Amazon. You'll love it.